So welcome back to the section 2 of chapter 10, Distributive Negotiation. So in this video, we will learn about 5 basic strategies that increase the chance you will obtain a favorable benefit, or we call win-lose strategy. So now, who's here enjoy winning? Come on, be honest, we all love that feeling of victory, right? But here is the question. Would you still enjoy winning if it's meant the other person had to lose? Think of it like a pie. There's only so much to go around, and if one person take a bigger slice, the other get less. So let's break down some key tactics used in win-lose strategy. So these methods are powerful, but they come with a responsibility to use them wisely. So the first action is prepare thoroughly. The second one will be build a strong partner. And the third one gonna be the anchor of the negotiator. Now after that, we have to employ the pressure tactics. And the last one, what do we got? Use tactical concessions in the negotiation here. Right, so to negotiate effectively, the first step is thorough preparation. So this involves gathering as much information as possible about the other party needs, limit, and priority. At the same time, it's equally important to keep your own information guarded. Keep it secret. Now, number 2, to build a strong partner, you must to build a strong partner, you must first identify all of your alternatives. Then you have to evaluate each one to determine which is the most viable. And finally, work on improving your best alternative, making it robust enough that you can walk away from the negotiation if necessary. Now, let's talk about the third step. Anchoring the negotiation means setting the initial term of the discussions. Start with the thorough research to understand the markets, the context, and the other party's likely position. Once you feel well informed, set an ambitious but reasonable opening offer. Anticipate pushback and be ready to defend your position or adjust if needed. So there is an example of Steve Jobs in anchoring the price. So please enjoy this video.
An amazing product, tremendous breadth. What should we price it at? Well, if you listen to the pundits, we're going to price it at under $1,000, which is code for $999. When we set out to develop the iPad, we not only had very ambitious technical goals and user interface goals, but we had a very aggressive price goal because we want to put this in the hands of lots of people. And just like we were able to meet or exceed our technical goals, we have met our cost goals. And I am thrilled to announce to you that the iPad pricing starts not at $999, but at just $499. $499. At $499, a lot of people can afford an iPad.
So in some negotiation, applying pressure tactic can be effective. For instance, you can apply scarcity by emphasizing the limited availability of what you are offering, creating a sense of finality, while silence can be a powerful tool to make the other party reconsider their position. And the last step, tactical concessions are small compromises you make to gain something in return. The key is to plan your concession ahead of time. Only ask for something in return when making a concession to maintain balance. Sometimes you can even create the illusion of a concession, which means giving the other party something that seems valuable to them, but is of little cost to you.
Often in negotiations, the other side's going to ask you to make a concession. And there are rules for making concessions, and we're going to take a look at them. But before we do, let's look at how Webster's dictionary defines concessions. Some synonyms that Webster's gives us are to accommodate, to compromise, to give and take. Well, those don't sound too serious in synonym form, but we're in a heated negotiation and someone asks us to make a concession. Our emotional reaction is exactly this. You want me to do what? In order for the negotiation to move forward, we often have to make concessions. So let's look at some of these rules we've put together in the Knoll Sales Coach for making concessions. Follow these rules, improve your negotiations. Number one on the list, and the most important, is anytime you're asked to make a concession in a negotiation, you ask the other party to make a concession in return. The reason you do that is to give your concession value. The second reason that you do it is they may say, no, I'm not willing to do it, and now you've stopped them asking you to make concessions. Number two, never concede, never give a concession without getting something in return. That's critical. And number three, if you find yourself making concessions in a negotiation, make each one smaller than the one before. If you make a small concession and then make a large concession, you are sending the signal that there's a lot more on the table. So you need to make each concession smaller than the one before. Follow these rules for concessions and watch your negotiations improve dramatically.
Finally, let's talk about saving face. An important aspect of negotiation, especially when maintaining relationship, is critical. So here are 6 steps to help you save face. The first one is offer concession on non-essential issue. So the second one will be avoid public humiliation. The third one is you have to use diplomatic languages. And the fourth step is provide face-saving explanation. How about the fifth step? So you have to allow the other party to make the final decision. And the last one, you have to offer a graceful exit. So remember, these steps help ensure that even if the negotiation is tough, both parties can walk away with their dignity intact. Now, too much theory for you guys, and you may not really into it. So let's change the vibe a little bit. Right, here's a multiple choice game. All you need to do is reading the sample situation and identify the strategy. All right, here we go. So now, please read the situation and tell me, so which one will match with the answer? Is it A, B, C, or D? So if you choose B, congratulations, you got the correct one. So this is the offering the concession on non-essential issues. How about the next one? So please pause this video and take your time to read it carefully. And you have to tell me which one is your correct one. So now, 3, 2, 1. Yep, now I got the A, avoid public humiliation. Right, so make sure you got the correct answer here. How about next one? What do you think? Remember, just pause the video and keep reading. So now I got 4 options for you. A, B, C, and D. So if you choose D, offer concession on non-essential issue, I have to say sorry about this one, because the correct one will be C. Bingo! So which means allow the other party to make the final decision. How about the next challenge? So keep your time to read it and tell me about the price. Is this 60,000, $55,000, $50,000, or $65,000? So what do you think? So if you choose A, congratulations, excellent, you choose the correct one. So $60,000. Right, so let's take a moment to review what we covered today. So first thing first, you know about the bargaining zone or ZOPA. Second one, you already know the win-lose strategy and some of the steps to win the negotiation. And third one, you know how to save someone's face in the negotiation. So as we conclude chapter 10, why distributive negotiation is vital in certain contexts, it's equally important to explore scenarios where both parties can benefit from the negotiation. So this brings us to chapter 11, where we shift our focus to integrative negotiation. We will explore how to create value for all parties involved, ensuring the negotiation leads to a win-win outcome. So thank you for your active participation today. Good luck, and I look forward to seeing you or your progress in the next chapter.